Greetings, welcome back to Man Cave Meals. Today we're going to cook a sirloin tip roast and sort of a follow-up to our pastrami cook so we can make a big old batch of thin sliced roast beef for sandwiches. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to start out here with a 5-pound sirloin tip roast that I picked up at Sam's Club, and we're going to rub it down with the with my homemade Man Cave beef rub, which I made the video on yesterday. So if you want to get the recipe for the beef rub, you'll have to check yesterday's video. So we're going to put a liberal coat of this rub on the outside of this tip roast, and we're going to coat it all over. We're going to kind of pat that down as we go, and then we're going to roll it up on the side. This thing came tied up, so I didn't have to worry about that. And we'll get a good coating of rub on. And we're going to let that sit while we get our grill ready. We're going to bring the Kamado Joe up to about, I don't know, somewhere between 275, 300. So we're going to get the grill ready, let this sit, and then we'll be back. Okay, I've got the Kamado warmed up here. Got the charcoal going with some good applewood smoke. So we're going to set this roast right here and move my thermometer around here just a little bit so I can get it in the middle. And then we're going to put the food probe in deep into the middle of this thing, and we're going to target a finishing temperature of 125 degrees because I want this roast medium rare. So we will let the grill come back up to temp, and then we'll start our timer to keep up with how long it's going, and we'll be back to have a look at it when it's done. Okay, we're 2 hours and 10 minutes in. I'm reading 126 degrees. I'm going to check this with the instant read thermometer, see where we are. We're looking good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pull this off and foil it and rest it for quite a while, actually, because we're going to be bringing it basically back down to room temperature, and then I might even throw it in the refrigerator before we slice it. This guy's ready. So what you can do from here with a cut of meat like this is, if you're going to serve it as sliced roast beef in a meal, you would wrap it in foil and let it rest for 15 or 20 minutes and then slice it off in thick slices to serve with a meal. But what I'm going to do is make sandwich meat out of this. So we're going to let it rest completely and probably, like I said, maybe chill it. And then we're going to cut the string off of it and slice it up thin with the food slicer. So we'll be back to have a look at that. Here is our finished roast beef. I've rested it, and I've actually chilled it in the refrigerator before I sliced it in half here just to have a look at the inside. So this is basically done, and I'm going to get the meat slicer out, and we're going to slice this up thin for sandwich meat and vacuum seal it and put it in the freezer. I have also saved a little bit of the juice that was left behind in my foil, and I'm going to put about a teaspoon of that in each of my vacuum seal packages. So I took a little nibble off of one end of this just to taste it, and it tastes really good with that rub, our Man Cave beef rub. So that's going to wrap this one up. I'm going to have this to go along with the pastrami that we made now. So we're going to start looking at a super sandwich sometime real soon. So until next time, Man Cave Meals.